I think we need to calm down. In the last 5 episodes, I have built volcanoes, I've built mega bases, I've built cities, I've built mountains, and I think I need to relax. So today, we're gonna take a nice slow pace, we're gonna do some calming build battle, and I'm going to absolutely crush my enemies. So anyway, let's see how this goes. Here we go. Round 1 is going to be a spaceship, tiger, keyboard, animal, or waterfall. Ooh. I'm gonna remain impartial. It looks like keyboard is going to win. It's a bit uninventive. Okay, you know what though? I feel like most people are gonna do a computer. Let's not do a computer. Instead, I think I have a pretty nice idea. All right, so let's see. We'll change the floor to that, and then I want to bring up these legs here. So that's 5 blocks, and then I think I'll come in a little bit and go up by 3, sure. Do the same on this side. There we go. Then let's come out 1 block and do the same sort of thing over here. 1, 2, 3, 4 this time. And then we're going to actually come in diagonally as well, just like that. So now let's line this up. Okay, cool. So now we have the basic sort of shape, and I need to fill all of this in. So this could take a little bit of time. We are also going to come out 1 block from the legs, I think, just to give it a bit of depth. Okay, there we go. Filling that in didn't take too long, although I think I'm just going to add an extra block on each end, just to give it a bit more shape. And then what we're going to do, we're going to need to bring up these sides, I think, to around that height that it's sort of naturally come to there. And again, I need to now fill in this edge. Okay, there we go. That's coming out quite well. Cool. And again, we've got to fill in even more. This time, we're going to fill in this area with white wool. And I am hoping that by this point, some of you can tell what I'm actually doing. So there we go. We've got white there. Now, I think we're going to need grey carpet. And let's try every sort of 2, then 1, then 2, then 1, like that. You know what? That has actually lined up perfectly. There we go. Then let's get some lime and some red concrete just for a bit of color. And I guess we put it there, just like some sort of power thing. We'll also get like 4 buttons or something. I don't know what goes on these things. And sure, let's get a tripwire hook there as well. Okay, 30 seconds left though, which is not long. Do they have a music symbol? I really hope they do. No, there we go. Right, okay, so if I just quickly put some of these around. Yes, there we go. This is looking good. I mean, it's certainly not the best. In fact, I think it's quite small. Maybe not the best build I could have done, but it somewhat works. Oh, okay. Turns out my idea was not unique at all. I mean, this is a piano. This is, oh, this is like an RGB keyboard. Okay, that took me a little bit of time to get. But I do like the use of concrete under the pressure plate. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a fan of this one. Again, it's a keyboard. This is the thing. I feel like this topic is gonna end up with a lot of fairly similar builds. Again, it's keyboard. Okay, we've got another musical keyboard. This one has a person. I don't quite understand all the villagers. This one's at least playing a game. Yeah, I think my verdict overall, like, they're good. They're good builds and stuff, but the topic is just a bit unoriginal. I feel like my one could maybe actually be quite good now, considering, like, it's a bit more different. I don't know. We'll have to see how that one goes. I'm hoping it will win. And it didn't. What did it get? I got 7th? 7th? Really? Thought I was better than that, at least. Oh, well, though, no point dwelling on the past, so let's see how we do in round 2. Lunchbox, beard, crocodile, treehouse, truck, crocodile. Best topic. No, stop voting for treehouse. Crocodile is obviously superior. I guess we're doing a treehouse. Cool, right, I can do that. It would help if wood blocks existed, but they don't. Right, let's use grass. We're going to get some... I guess we're just gonna need to use logs, even though wood would definitely be better. We're also going to use jungle leaves. All right, there we go. Fill in the floor. We're also going to change our biome. Right, and now, just to make a tree, we've just got to spam a bunch of blocks. It's not going to look the best, again, because, like, I can't use the 6-sided bark ones. So, we're just going to need to use a lot of logs, which, annoyingly, really does not come out that well, but sure. Okay, what if we do, like, some sort of twisted tree like that, and then we can do a few branches coming off? That's the thing. I feel like this this build is entirely going to depend on how good you are at building trees, and I am not great, especially under such a small amount of time. But I do sort of have a strategy that seems to work with Build Battle, which is just don't really be too worried about being consistent. My strategy with this is literally just randomly place blocks and just leave it. Don't spend too much time worrying about if it's good. Don't try and make it equal. Just literally spam everything and hope it comes out well, because you also end up with a larger build for it, and a lot of people seem to vote for that. Okay, there we go. We've got a tree. That's half the topic. Not looking the best, I will admit. Okay, and let's try some oak slabs just to see how this looks. I think I'm gonna lower that down by 1 block, actually. And the question is, how much of this can I actually get done in time? I feel like really not much. Okay, right. We need a wall for this. What do I go with? Dark oak, sure. Actually, no, I think I'm gonna trade that out for birch. There we go. Let's put in some panes just so that they can have some windows. And I think we'll go with a spruce stair sort of roof like this. I do not have time for things like this. This is bad. And I don't have time to open my inventory for slabs, so we're just gonna top it off like that. Brilliant. Okay. I really hate that. That is awful. Okay, this is a tree. Where is the house? Oh, there's like a door here. Ah, I've fallen. I mean, it gets good, I'll be honest. I think this is people's alternative to not having the wood blocks. So they've gone and used like different blocks that are a solid color, which to be honest, I understand. I think Hypixel really needs to update Build Battle a bit more. Okay, this person has a bigger tree, not much of a house though. This is a tree next to a house. It's not really the topic, I'm sorry. Okay, this one is at least a house in a tree. You know what? I'm feeling a bit more confident about my build. I mean, I'm still not very confident, but like at least there's a tree and at least it has a house. This one is definitely better than others. I'll give it a good. This is not a tree or a house, so I'm sorry. This one's quite similar to mine, just on a little bit of a smaller scale. I see what this person was trying to go for, and I like it, so I'll give it a good. And I got third. Okay, so not the best, not the worst. I can see why this build wins. I gotta at least get 1 win though, surely. Like, I did say I was gonna dominate my friends here. I'm gonna vote for Caterpillar, because I know a really good Caterpillar build, although Sushi appears to be winning. I guess we're building Sushi. I don't know what people's obsession with Sushi is, but sure. Right, we're gonna get some quartz. We're gonna get some quartz slabs as well. Where's the floor? It's this guy over here. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go with that. Let's just bring it along a random length. Doesn't really matter. Let's hope I can fill this in time. It's faster to actually just spam click than hold down right click. Okay, right. Next thing is the slabs around the edge. Let's go with this. You know, we're just gonna add a little bit of depth, a little bit of shape. Then we're gonna bring all of these up by half a block as well. So we're giving our plate a nice little trim around the edge. And then for an even bit of fancier detail, we're gonna raise up the corners even more. Look at that. That is how you expertly design a plate. Now I've got to expertly design sushi. I don't know how to do that. What does sushi even look like? I've never actually really had it. Okay, I feel like 3 blocks wide and then like make it rounded around the edges. This is like stereotypical sort of sushi, isn't it? Then I think white around the edges like that. And then I think it's like orange fish in the middle. I actually have no clue. Like, I was not lying when I said that I haven't really tried sushi. I have tried like a vegetable version of it though, and it was quite nice. In fact, you know what? Leave in the comments, have you tried sushi and was it good? I'm gonna try adding something here. I'm not entirely sure what it is, but I swear there's always like just some seaweed next to it. I don't know why, just for some reason there's always a bit of seaweed next to it, like not wrapped up or anything. And the other question is, does dried kelp exist? It does. Okay, this could look quite good. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, sure, that's something. Okay, I think I have a pretty cool idea as well for like sort of a bit of fish, but if I do like pink terracotta like that and then put red carpet on top, it's something again. Right, and you know what? Let's get some stripped oak logs and we're just gonna make some chopsticks. Look at that. Brilliant. What do I add now? What goes with sushi? I don't know. I guess I'm just gonna do a drink. Yeah, let's go with a drink of some sort. I don't know what drink. I don't know if there's a specific specific drink you normally have with this. We're just gonna do some sort of generic drink. Let's see. Let's go with green. Sure, why not? Might as well. There we go. Quickly add a top to the glass. There we go. Cool. Right, we have our sushi, the chopsticks, and a random green drink. I don't know if that makes any sense, but there we go. That's what it is. I was right. It is orange. There also appears to be green, though. What's green? Okay, this is quite a good build. I'll give it that. Yeah, what goes in sushi? I legitimately don't know. It looks like I got the colors correct, at least. Oh, yeah, this is something as well, like some sort of white thing with orange on top. I don't know what it is. This person does not know how to build sushi. Okay, you know what? I'm feeling quite confident about my build now. I think it was quite good. Again, though, it's another topic where I feel like people can build good stuff, but there's not much variation. Like, I feel like there isn't really much unique stuff that you can do with this theme. Because at the end of the day, with Build Battle, you build what comes to mind first. And apparently that's what gets you the win. Okay, despite my extreme lack of knowledge, I guess I win. Not entirely sure how that works. And in fact, my build was so good that it sent me to the lobby. Okay, let's go back in. Yeah, with Build Battle, you build what comes to mind first. So, like, your sort of generic image of sushi, that's just what's gonna get built every single time. So yeah, like, you can get good builds, but, like, there's not gonna be much variation between the best and the worst. It's why I like builds like Dragon or Dinosaur or something like that. Or like Zoo or something, because you sort of get to see what everyone builds. You get to see people's favorite dinosaurs, because they're always going to build their favorite. Or you get to see what they think a cool dragon would be. Or, you know, their favorite animal, because they decide to pick their favorite animal to put in the zoo. Topics like that, I think, is what Build Battle is good for. Not generic stuff like a light bulb or something like that. Because all those builds are going to turn out exactly the same. Anyway, enough rambling. Next round. Right, keyboard again, mailbox, creeper, moon, sun. We've got 2 space ones here. Let's go with moon. I feel like there might be a little bit more that you can build with moon, although maybe not the most. Or creeper? What's gonna win here? Creeper. Okay, I would have preferred moon, but sure. Right, let's get some grass. We're gonna need some lime concrete. Let's also take that terracotta. It's a good color. Let's get some gray concrete as well. Let's also get some black concrete. Right, let's see what we can do. As always, going to change the biome to jungle, just because it looks a bit brighter. And whilst I would love to do this to scale, I think we're gonna try and do it at like half the size, because there really is not enough time to build a massive one here. So you know what, this sort of brings up another question. What's your favorite mob in Minecraft? I feel like my favorite mob is the turtle, but I'll be honest, I'm a little bit biased because they're my favorite animal in real life. So yeah, like, it's kind of always going to be that, isn't it? But what's your favorite mob? I'm curious. And I'm gonna be honest, I am really hating this build. We are going to end up with a really wide and very thin creeper here. This is not gonna be good. And you know what? I think I'm actually gonna shave off 1 block from the side here, which isn't technically accurate with their design, but it's gonna work better when we get to the head, which I really need to get to soon, so can I please build this faster? Okay, there's only 2 minutes left, and as much as I would like to put more detail, I really just need to get this done. So there we go. We're also gonna need to work out a face, but I will do that once I have built all the sides up. Okay, right, and then I've got to try and get this face correct, and I think it's something like that. Oh god, that looks awful. What if I give it extended eyes? No, I mean, it kind of works. What if I take a trick out of Buzzy's book and I give it a little bit of blush like that? Oh, look at him. He's adorable. And he's going to kill you in your sleep. Okay, we will add a little bit of texture, avoiding the head because that's going to take too long to texture. Okay, 10 seconds left. Particle explosion. Just give me that. We'll add some there. We'll add some there. There we go. It's something like that. That looks that's just bad. Yeah, this is more to scale, honestly. Looks a little bit sad, but it's kind of funny. I did not go with the right scale. Again, though, I feel like this is the same sort of issue I was just discussing. Like, the builds here are good, but they're not unique. They're all exactly the same. They're all just a creeper. Or supposed to be a creeper. There's nothing unique about any of these builds. I do genuinely think that Hypixel needs to, like, sort of come up with a few more unique topics where you can really build something. This is just a flag. I do sort of think that Hypixel really needs to just, like, come up with some unique topics and everything. Something that actually has imagination in it. Because all of these builds, they're just generic. There's nothing unique. There's nothing impressive about any of them. They are all just creepers or some sort of failed lab experiment. This one's cute. There we go. I got 6. Probably deserved, but I don't feel like many builds were better. I think they were all really just like the same builds. Let's hope for something a bit more creative now. Dragon, bee, fountain, aquarium, dragon. Come on, this is literally one of the topics I said. Or a bee. I will take a bee. Okay, looks like we got bee. I can do a bee. Right, we're gonna want grass. We're gonna want some lime terracotta because we're going to want to build a flower. Let's get some orange. Let's get some yellow and let's get some black. I think we'll also get some brown and a little bit of gray. Change the floor. We're going to change the biome again. And first thing here is start with the essential. We're going to actually build the bee, even though I want to do a flower. And I feel like I can do a cute bee if I have a 5x5 sort of face. So let's see. I also realized that I'm going to want some white concrete powder as well. So let's see, something like that maybe. And again, if we give it a little bit of blush like that. Oh, so there we go. Fill in the rest of that with yellow. It is really weird, but it kind of works. All right, and then we're not gonna do black. We're gonna do brown. It's just a color that's a bit more fitting, and it just looks a little bit nicer. It's not like as harsh as a color as black normally is. You know, we're just reducing down the contrast a little bit. Right, and then the back bit is going to be 2 blocks thick instead. There we go, and we'll do a little gray bit as a stinger. There we go. So we've got a basic sort of bee. Next up, I think we're gonna get some white stained glass and some white wool. And I'm trying to come up with sort of a good wing shape, and I feel like that works. So it's 2 here, then 3 here, then 1 and 1. And if we sort of reverse that on this end, just like that. There we go. Okay, it's got wings. I feel like maybe the white wool doesn't work, but I don't know yet. Okay, again, randomly place blocks to get a flower stem. Then we'll just sort of repair it a little bit. Okay, how to build a flower? Let's see. Something like this, maybe? Yeah, that seems good. And I've come up with a fun idea. What if we put hay in the middle like that? A bit sort of like the pollen or the seeds. I think that looked quite good. Then we're going to get some lime terracotta here, because this sort of adds a nice sort of thorn color. Although I think thorns only work on roses, but it just gives us a bit of texture. Then we're also going to get some bone meal just so that we can add a bunch of sort of texture around the bottom here. There we go. So we've just got some small flowers and grass. Then I think I need a heart. There we go. And we'll just put a little heart above it there. Look at that. There we go. It's definitely not great, but it's okay. Yeah, other people have definitely gone for glass with the wings as well. I think the white glass looked a bit better. And I am the second build to be shown. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Now I'm looking at less confident on the face. That face could definitely be better, but I'm hoping it works. Yeah, this sort of pulled off what I was going for a bit better. That's a bit cuter. This person definitely modeled theirs after the Minecraft bee, because I think the Minecraft bees have blue eyes. Which, like, is that actually given a reason? Is there a reason why the bees have blue eyes in the game? I feel like it was just a stylistic choice, but honestly, it works. This is just another flag. And I did not win. Where did I come? I got second. You know what? I will take second. I think the face definitely could have been better. And you know what? Normally I would end after 5 rounds. But given some of the topics and how uninventive they were, I think we're going to do one more. So race car, painting, fairy, animal, or castle. I am going to vote for animal. Animal is the most creative topic you can get here. What animal would people build? On that note, what animal would you build? It's a wide topic. I really want to know what you guys would actually do. I know what what I'm going to do, and you might be able to tell, but since I mentioned that they are my favorite animal earlier, it only seems fitting that I build them now. Well, actually, no, this is not what I said was my favorite animal earlier. I said that a turtle was my favorite animal. This is gonna be a tortoise. Maybe a turtle could have done better. I feel like maybe I should have done a turtle. But there is not really enough time to change it now, so we're just gonna keep going. I do feel like maybe a turtle could have got more votes, though. Okay, so there we go. We have our legs coming in at a slightly different angle on each side. Then I think if we do something like this, maybe? This is maybe a bit complex of a shape to be doing in a 5-minute build, but it is certainly looking good, so let's see. And people can fly in on the underside of this, so I am going to need to fill it in. Right, okay, and now we're gonna round it off with a lighter color. This could be a bit complicated. So yeah, tell me in the comments, what would you guys build for this theme? I always like hearing what other people would do. Okay, definitely not my best sort of shape ever, but I need to get the head on this now. But you know what? It is actually coming out really well. I think I'm glad that I did another round. Yeah, you know what? This is actually coming out quite well. Right, we're gonna get a custom head, and we're going to get black for the eyes. Again, we're gonna give it a little bit of blush just to make it cute. Okay, this is really adorable. Just to show how much I love it, I'm gonna give it some little hearts. And with 30 seconds left, let's just bone meal the grass, give it a bit more color, a few flowers and everything. I mean, it does technically imply that this tortoise is absolutely massive, but you know what? They're quite big in real life. Well, some of them. And you know what? I'm happy with that build. It's certainly not my best, but I'm happy with it and I like it. Maybe that's just the fact it's a tortoise, though. Okay, see, this is what I mean. People are creative. This person's done a farm. This person has done something. What is that? I don't know, but it's creative. See, this is a flamingo. This is what I like. People are doing unique builds. This is what build battle is for. Oh, it got a legendary. Even if those unique builds are a bit hard to work out what they are. This is, I mean, this is certainly an animal. Come on, look at it. It's so adorable. Yes, okay. We've got another legendary. We could win this. But the question is it better than the flamingo? I feel like it won't be. I feel like more people are going to be impressed by the flamingo. This is apparently a cat, according to the sign. This, again, is something, but it's unique. And that is what matters. The fact that it is unique. This is really adorable. That's 3 builds with legendary now. It's going to be tough to win this one. That is 4. 4 builds have legendary. I think that is legitimately the most builds that I have seen in a single round get legendary. And I did not win, unfortunately. This one deserved to win. Where did I come, though? I got 2nd. I will take that. Which means I would have beat out the flamingo. But there we go. 6 rounds, 1 more win, and we're up to a total of 32. But I'm gonna be honest, guys. This competition between me, Buzzy, and Chespy, it's been going on for a while. My first build battle was back in December. And since then, me, Buzzy, and Chespy, we've all got our own amount of wins, and we've all been doing quite well. But I feel like this needs a big finale. So please, tell me your opinions on this, but I am officially putting it out here now. I want to see some sort of resolution. I want to challenge Chespy and Buzzy to one final build battle together. One final competition to happen at some point. I don't know, we're really bad at organizing dates. And on that day, when we upload, we will finally know who the best build battler is. So there we go. I've said it. Now it's down to them to accept.